Raised in Carroll, and he knows the meaning of giving back. And I want to repeat that, giving back. He's a quiet leader. He's someone who has vision, and he knows what needs to be done. In fact, in one recent project, he identified the project. He didn't ask anybody else to do it. He built the plan, formed a team, raised about $100,000 with some help, set up work schedules, and that project is completed. I said he gives back. He's a member of the Carroll Chamber of Commerce and was president in 1995. He had countless hours remodeling the new chamber offices, served 6 years on the board at New Hope, and 1 year as president, 6 years on the foundation. United Way member and board president. Served on the St. Lawrence Finance Committee. St. Lawrence lector and Eucharist to our minister. Served on the board of Mallard Beauty. He and his wife co-chaired the Kemper Ball. And he worked the Lead Gifts Committee on 2 Kemper capital campaigns. As soon as I tell you this story, we'll all know who this person is. New Hope Village recently completed the Call and Care campaign. A campaign to raise $1.7 million. In fact, they raised $1.9 million. But when our award winner was asked to chair the campaign, his response was about accepting the opportunity. Not words like job, duty, task, challenge. It was about opportunity. There's no doubt at all that his leadership and organizational skill were the success of the Call and Care campaign. Giving to the community is not all that he does. Along with his brother, cousins, he runs a very successful and long-standing insurance and real estate firm in Carroll. And as for family, they're at the top of his list. Nothing but the best for his wife and his 3 children. No matter what school activity, religious projects, the 3 children were involved in, our award winner and his wife were there and totally supportive. Same for the choice of college. It's what was best for his daughters. That's what mattered. One attends Notre Dame, the other attends Marquette. Leadership in business, leadership in community, all balanced with faith and family. These are the qualities of our award winner tonight. I am very pleased to present the Community Service Award, Citizen of the Year, to my friend and your friend, Jim Greteman. When I listen to that much talk about me, I kind of realize now why I'm not a very good golfer. I'm truly honored to receive this award. You know, some of you know that I'm friends, and we're on chamber board together. John Brocklesby and I go back a long ways. And a few years back, he started asking me if I would talk about what it is to be involved with a family business. And so I come down and I have a few notes together and I give my little spiel, and then John says, okay, let's have questions. So some of the students ask questions that don't really pertain to a lot, but they ask questions, and John always hits me with the question, why do you do what you do? And he's not talking about my job. He's talking about my extra outside stuff that we all do. And I've said this to John for 15 years. John, there's 3 reasons why I do what I do in this community. And first one, I honestly believe if you are a member of our community, whether it's the city of Carroll, whether you're on the chamber board, whether you're on the booster clubs,
the daycare board, no matter what it is, you have a responsibility to be an active member and a partaking member in that activity. It's not just me. You look around this room, we all do it. We all do it in different times in our lives, but we all step up, and that's what really makes Carroll a great community. The second thing that I think is important, or that I've really gotten out of being involved in these different activities, is I'm amazed continually how many nice people I've met. Not great friends that I do stuff with all the time, but people I see years later, you still have a bond, and maybe you go have a beer together, and maybe you see them at a play, or you see them at a ball game, you sit down and talk to them. You just thoroughly enjoy it. And that, to me, that's just been the greatest thing that I've been able to accomplish through the years. The third one, and I'm a businessman, so you kind of think, well, maybe once in a while you might get a little business out of doing these things. That's not the crux of why I do it, but it certainly has got to be there, and that's why we've been able to grow our business through the years, because the business has a real emphasis that we want people to be involved with different things. David does a lot of Pheasants Forever, Madness things, Mike. We all do different things, but we're helping to improve the community and make it better for all of us. And that's why I love living here. I'd like to just take a second to thank a couple of people. I see Dad is back there, Mother. I'd really like to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity 30 years ago to come back and work in this town. I get a little emotional too, by the way. But thank you, Mom and Dad. And then obviously I can't forget my wife and my children. Michael's here, the girls are in school. But they certainly are your right-hand man, listening to your complaints, whatever. They help you out when there's a problem. So. And then the last is the rest of my staff, Mike and Matt and David, our support staff. These things don't all get done after hours, so sometimes you say you have to go somewhere. They know sometimes you're screwing around, sometimes you do. Hopefully we're doing more work than straight around. That's in the equation, but that's part of being in business in a small town and how we all have to help out. And I truly believe that we all do that at different times and in different activities. There's some things I've never been involved with and maybe never will be, but somebody else is willing to step up and to do those things. So, thank you very much. I can't end without saying how honored I am to be on the list with some of the stalwarts in this community. Mr. Farmer, and unfortunately, Tom, I'm not talking about you. Mr. Bill Farmer, Paul Krause, Judge Sheckman, Bob Bating, some of the people that were really very, very instrumental in the success of this town. And I'm certainly honored to be on that list now. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Very deserving.